Yo, the stream up, Tank.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams have had a great season and want to find a way to continue that by picking up win number 11 on the year. It's the Cardinals going up against the Rams. So for the call of this week's 17 matchup, let's send it out to our broadcast team, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Well, Larry, there's a new stadium set to open in Inglewood in 2019, but for now, we're in the heart of the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. So the D-line's going to spread out. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. And certainly one of the mainstays in this offense is the crafty veteran L. Fitz.
Love the way you phrased it. Crafty. This guy knows how to get open and catch the football.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Now Palmer to throw on second down. And Gresham has it left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Palmer now to throw on third down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
The fuck corner's gonna do that? Who?
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about right now.
Down, but it leaves him with third and still 9 to go. And this offense certainly hoping that a veteran wide receiver in Britt can set the tone here in this one.
And we've seen better maturity out of him as his career has gone on, but no lack of speed. He can still get deep and hurt a defense.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Got a man open, it's Brian Quick. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there, able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Tyrann Mathieu has a cornerback's build with safety skills. The Honey Badger knows where the football is.
Gurley. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard, now to the 16.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Pride a motherfucking fraud. Pride is a fraud.
It's a dime look, 6 DBs.
He is a fraud.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Fraudulent.
College coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Nigga, I've been right there since Madden came out. I'm tired of being right there.
Blockers in on the stop. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
My supervisor calling while I was playing money.
On 2nd down, here's Palmer. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Yeah, but like I said, this is what, like 7 seasons in?
They come out
Ain't got nowhere with him. Like, dude, what did I do?
Now Palmer on 1st down. He's going to launch this and got his man complete. A gain of 35 that time. And it'll give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Well, there's the first time in this game that Carson Palmer finds Larry Fitzgerald. Likely won't be the last, but how about the way these two have helped each other's careers?
Yeah, they really have. It's hard to believe with Fitzgerald, well, really both of these guys, how long they've been in the league now. But Fitzgerald, gosh, 3rd overall pick back in 04.
I don't know. Just like I said, I ain't got nothing to show for none of this.
Former Heisman Trophy winner, he's finally found a real home in Arizona.
It's complete to Brown, right side. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get...
And he can't get away from the pressure. Palmer sacked. Michael Brockers in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
But you know, though, nobody look at it like that.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
I don't know. I feel like the same shit to me.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now Palmer on 3rd and long. It's complete to Jerron Brown. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here.
I don't know. To me, like, the most irritating part of it is knowing that everything I did this season was like what I was supposed to do, but still, because of the way the game is, I'm still on the outside looking.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going.
Well, this is what I was trying to understand without, ICU kept interrupting what I was trying to say. I don't feel like the stuff that I'm doing as far as my gameplay, I don't feel that this stuff is incorrect or ineffective. What it is, a lot of it will be something mental where if I'll like eventually start staring down a certain route or something, or I'll predetermine that, it'll be like I'll predetermine that I'm going to throw to. I mean, I get that part of it. I get what y'all saying with that, but I don't think. I think no matter what playbook it is, that's what it's going to be. I do find when I'm in practice and, I pick the random and it just gives me a play and I run that play. You know what I mean? And I think if I could go into a game like that, everything would be cool. But I know that I can't. So well, no, not because of that. It's just like when I just look and go like, it'll be the same thing as if you were a quarterback and you hear the play through your helmet and you go, okay, that's the, this is the play.
Throwing on third down, Smith. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
We always talk about having a read.
Well, yeah, and that's the kind of shit that I mean. Like, I'll see that and 100% recognize, oh, he's doing this. But still, for some reason, I'm like, oh, I'm throwing right there.
Running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Again, they run with Gurley. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Well, I mean, if you watch, and I don't like to flash it, and hold it on the screen, but chances are, whatever play I run, there's an out route somewhere in it. If it comes in it or if I make it. Because
picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36.
I don't know. If I say if there's an out route on the field, that's my first read. And I like, and that's why people say that, they run out routes too, and I say no. You run a play that has an out route in it, but you don't run the out routes because, like, looking at it is like a flash. Immediately as soon as he steps, take that first step off the line, I know whether or not that out route's gonna work. And I know exactly, well, I mean, not just that. It's just that, it's something I've done so many times that I know exactly what it looked like. I know exactly, if I see a corner with space, I'm changing that to an out route.
Second and 10, Smith. He's going to look deep down the field.
Sometimes.
Both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Out of the gun, Smith. Got his man over the middle. This is quick. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the Rams call on Johnny Hecker here to punt it away on 4th down. And how about this?
Well, and you know, that's also what I started doing. Like, what I'm gonna do is, if you start, cause I forget who it was that it like dawned on me that I should do this, but you know, somebody came out and it said, "I'm ready for those out routes." So I said, okay. Was it Torres? No, not this. It was when I was the 49ers. And they said they were ready for the out route. So what I did, I came out, and there were out routes all over the field, but I didn't throw a single out route. If you sitting there and you looking for the out route, I'm doing other shit.
They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast. And
yeah, I won that game because whoever it was sitting there just fuck you. Yeah, but like, and you know, like Pride said with Torres, like even if you're looking for the shit, that's not gonna stop me.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And last time, 1-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And quickly, they get to the line.
I'll just turn it.
Here's Palmer.
Like if you leave this, no, he'll just stay over there. If you leave yourself like enough room, then he'll just start turning up the field and just run up the field. Yeah.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. On 3rd down, Palmer. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, yeah, it's not what I'm going to do in that place.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board.
I don't like Enroute. Not like Enroute.
That's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. 2nd down following the incompletion.
I'm not saying they don't. I don't like them because for me it seems like, well, no, it's like it seems like in route it's going to take a lot longer to develop because you're going across the middle of the field. So you either got to throw it before you hit that middle linebacker or after you hit him. You know, after you run past. And me, like, no matter what, I don't feel comfortable waiting that long to, you know, throw the ball.
And get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
That's not what I heard.
Now Smith. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. He will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Smith on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you Laddie?
He called me Laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Back to the air. Smith on second down. Flushed out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Throwing on third down, Smith. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Major Wright. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing
Well,
by
I mean, have you probably haven't, but have you been if you've been watching the past couple, probably like the back half of my season, and I did say I did that, like I just completely simplified the offense to the fact where I was only running maybe 15 plays at the most, because yeah, so it got to a point where I was only throwing for like 100-something yards, but I wasn't making the mistakes, and I wasn't, throwing 16 picks in 3 games and shit like that.
Any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before, or is it just running your regular
So then what I took,
and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they
22.
choose to go down. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
well, like that's like typical, like 22 interceptions and shit like that. The thing is, I wasn't usually my touchdowns would be way down, like 11, 12. Yeah. But I think 21 this time.
Excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop.
And because of Tyreek Hill, start throwing deep.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
That's the one thing I have not, I've not disciplined myself to do is move people around in my offense.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Well, he is at the number 2
spot. Look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession.
No, he lined up on the
second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
He's at number 2 on. He's at number 2 on my depth chart.
Set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense. We can
He always do that, no matter what.
Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points
and break this tie? Unable to connect.
Oh, I scout the shit out of you.
Now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run. He's got a man. Complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been an issue for this big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end, not their starting quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. Has had it ever since he entered campus there and still has it today.
And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds.
No, he's saying without him being hurt.
Hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break.
Yeah.
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
See, I'm too observant for that shit. But like yeah.
14-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack, because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
Now Palmer on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On second down, Johnson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So
see where, and the other part where I pretty much started fucking up is, you know, how I was able to start winning games for the 49ers was I wasn't asking more of a guy than what he was capable of. So I knew my receivers at the time was like Quentin Patton, Bruce Ellington, somebody else. Yeah, you know, and I did what they were able to do. Not, you know, I'm not asking them to go up over, you know, 2 people.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
If you love pressure,
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. 10 yards still left on second down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
from the 9-yard line now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Back now in Los Angeles. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. They come up in an offset eye. 2nd and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. David Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Point after now from Catanzaro. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Another carry now for Gurley. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. For these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Back to throw, Smith. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. He's got time in the pocket. And it's knocked away and incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down. Turned it over. They were great field position. Turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a two tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the two tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together.
When you're supposed to play super.
Power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see two tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a handoff for Gurley. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
And I got somebody like fucking 6 and 10 just gonna make the play, or 7 and 9.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
While I'm chilling out.
They come out here.
This nigga's 7 and 9.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Now Mason. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We just saw what a lot of teams call a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game. That signifies they want to run the football. Yeah, occasionally they'll play action and throw it, but... Now
hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Gurley, handoff left. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he'll push his way up to about the 14. NFL teams last year, a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Here we go. It's Gurley. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage.
Why Jeremy try to win?
17. The Cardinal offense now making their way.
Because I wanted a 2,000-yard season with Gurley.
2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference.
No, he just being greedy.
Really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it.
He's being greedy.
Baseball with the intentional walk.
I told Tank that yesterday. Live or die. Gurley gonna have 2,000.
What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity?
I need that XP.
3 yards on the pickup there.
What I'm hoping is
now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
I wasn't even tripping for real. When I don't feel like my team got a chance of actually like doing something when I get to the playoffs, I'm not pressed. I'd have got to the playoffs and got my ass beat. I would have just been on live TV on the national stage taking the L instead of in the regular season.
And now this one's intercepted.
Ooh, pick 6 maybe.
For Palmer. A great read in the
I'll take it.
bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick 6s.
I spent all that time, just spending all that energy fucking Dan up. You got nothing so good.
Hard to do.
And that'll make it 13-7.
bad. When it comes down to it, Dan is still Dan. He won one game, and I had to show him.
And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken.
How you do onside kicks?
That'll leave him with just one remaining.
Don't let the power go all the way up.
So looking
That's
at
it.
this situation, you should have time for the onside
All you had,
kick and then at
if you
least
would have
one
scored,
play.
God damn it,
And this is going to be
that could have.
by the hands team. And that should just about
I got the bitty back bracket, nigga.
You did not get the bitty back bracket.
Oh, we got the bitty bracket.
I know we brought analytics into
The
the
bitty
game.
was not bracket.
Data says that when a team's expecting an onside
I've never seen a more unbracked bitty.
the team expecting it, they
My
do
bitty
actually
bracket
recover
every
the ball,
weekend.
which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Must be nice.
You know what must be done, Tank. You know what has to be done. Stop the other guy and make him beat you with somebody else.
And you know
That's
you
it.
prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the...
I got the bitty back bracket, nigga.